Schwelgers. So this is crazy. So basically, as you see here,
BioNTech and Pfizer are proud sponsors of the Oscars. This year, back at the Dolby.
BioNTech and Pfizer. I'll play that for you again. It's still connecting.
BioNTech and Pfizer are proud sponsors of the Oscars.
And as we know, Pfizer is a creator of, well, distributor also, as well as one of the, COVID vaccines. I'm using code words so I don't get blocked here. Can't even say it. And they also have a campaign where they bought another company and from Arena Pharma, which specializes in alopecia studies, which is the conflict in which took place with the joke, I guess if you want to call it that, and is the condition that Jada was currently involved in, and that would mean that basically the whole thing was a set up shenanigan, because how else could you say? Oh yeah, they're also in their third trial. How else could you say that this was going down at the exact same time that they're about to try and release this new product? And they were going to make it public and have some type of huge world stage to produce a marketing scheme that would allow people to see this thing as a bigger, a much larger issue, and which is much like the other things they're doing. But and then it would just basically allow them to make way more money. And also, the funny part is that alopecia. See if the sound is working. Alopecia is caused by the vaccination, or can be caused by the vaccination. So if you have the COVID vaccination, they release like a disclaimer that, hey, this could happen to you. Alopecia areata. I've never had to pronounce it before. Including AA, we report 9 cases of AA following this COVID vaccination. So basically, like, you're selling your soul, and then you're kind of getting screwed because the company that's making it is probably making more Appalachia. Just like a really consistent customer at this point. And this also was due to the fact that the Oscars were depleting in their numbers. Wow. Who would have thunk? Sunday ceremony. So they were at 15.36 million. So this is the last one. Obviously, it went up. And before that, it was in 2020, it was 23.6 million. So, and it added 1.5 million. But in 2021, they were down to, so they went down 10 million. 2021, it was down to a startling low 9.85 million viewers. So this is last year. So that would mean this is another publicity stunt, a stage slap to create an interest in this, this declining viewership from last year. And they're just desperate. They're ready to just sell it to any big pharma. And then you can actually even start to see it. But the wildest part was that before or maybe just saying that right. You can see it in the actual event. So when he made the comment, Smith is obviously laughing his ass off, like really happy about it. And you know, Jada was actually smiling at first, and then she had a different reaction. She was like, he's doing it. And then she's like, oh yeah, that's right, I gotta react and do the whole, you know, thing to get my aphasia cured from Pfizer, because they're paying me to do all this big front row, like we got sat in the front of this entire complex, and we're gonna be able to do this huge show. And then he's like, oh, Will's gonna get this fucking part in his course in his movie. I mean, if it all seemed real, I mean, he's a really good actor, obviously, so they didn't comment on there. But then you can tell it's only like so say the reaction stopped at 30.
That was
it only
a nice
took him
one.
5 seconds.
I'm out here. Uh-oh.
Not even
Richard.
3 seconds. 3 seconds to start walking up there. Probably less, because he had to react and say, uh-oh. Why did he lean forward and put his hands, or keep his hands behind his back?
Out here. Uh-oh.
Oh no, he did put his hands behind his back, and he walks forward, and then he starts to laugh really weird.
Oh.
And you can even see, like, in the picture of it, he's got his eyes, like, really squinted, and his face is, like, really smirked, and his head's leaning forward, as if he's trying to, like, he's preparing himself to get slapped. Because, I guess the slap could just be real. You know, he might maybe just, like, it kind of looked like he just, you know, tapped the side of his chin, and, you know, I guess maybe it had a microphone noise, but why is he, like, swinging?
Oh.
Why does he swing his other arm back after? If you look at it, it's so weird. Like, he's got his, oops. He's got his left hand there, and he slapped him, and he's on his heels for some reason. Like, he's not already fucking a foot taller than this guy. Or he's on his toes. Like, he's topping up like to maybe pull the punch a little? And then to come down and make it look more dramatic, and then his hand goes all the way down. Like, who hit someone like this? Like, who throws their other arm back behind them? And then his arm goes straight out on the left. His left hand goes back like a freaking, like, he's like some type of, like, connected robotic toy.
Wow.
And then they're smiling about it. He's smiling.
Wow.
He's really smug, and he's smiling about it. Like, immediately he's like, yeah, I just smacked the shit out of someone. I physically assaulted someone on a world stage in front of, like, thousands of, like, supposedly, you know, the highest intelligence and, like, self-respected and, like, sought-after people in the world.
Will Smith just smacked the shit. And
also, if you noticed here, it's kind of weird. He says richer. I don't know if he's trying to say Richard, but he says richer. Like,
richer.
Richer. Like, he's gonna get richer. Is that what he's saying? They did this for the money. And then the last thing, if it really doesn't nail us all together, is before they went out, he posted a video of them.
Good morning.
It says good morning. I want to make sure the sound is on here.
Everyone.
Good morning, everyone. And it says, me and Jada Pinkett Smith got all dressed up to choose chaos. Chaos is like disorder and like a crazy environment, like of like random acts of like, yeah, like violence and you know, like destruction. I mean, it's not a good term. And why would you want that? So you're just disguising yourself to cause fucked up shit. And then it says, good morning, everyone.
God has let me live another day, and I am about to make it everyone's problem.
Why would you? So you're saying God is great to you, and He let you live another day? Like He could have killed you because you're such a piece of shit. But He's like, you know what? You can have one more day, and also, but if you're gonna keep making it everyone's fucking problem, literally in the whole world, to like fucking deal with the rest of this shit, and then they go into looking like fucking assholes. Wait, sorry. Well, like legit, because he's angry and he's venting it about this thing where she has hair loss, right? Supposedly, we don't know for sure. She might just like cutting her hair because she doesn't seem to have any health problems from it, so it's not really that big of a fucking hindrance. Like it's not like she was sitting in an ER, well, much like I am, in a bed, like, you know, under the needle and having problems with her body. She's healthy, got the healthy her to her. She's fucking walking around and doing good shit and not complaining about the health. And she said she was gonna make this thing her friend, Appalachia. That's how you say it. I don't even fucking care. But it's just hair loss. Like fucking, I don't even know. It's probably like 65 to 70% of men, you know, in their older ages, like not even that old actually, sometimes even like past like 38, all have hair loss. It's a common thing. It's basically just because it's a lady, it just has to be like, oh my god, but she looks fucking great with her hair cut short anyway. So it just makes her look more badass, like G.I. Jane, which is not even a fucking diss, it's a compliment. But look at, they start fucking squatting like little goblins and shit, and he's like grunting his face, like, kick your ass. And he smiled a little bit. Oh, no, he's about to grunting. Then he just looks like sad or kind of scary or weird. Right there, that looks like after he started shouting and shit, like out of the top of his lungs in a manic fucking, completely off the wall bananas fucking craze of like seeing red anger and disgust. As an actor, I guess now, she just looks like she wants to see it all go down, like the queen watching her fucking husband behead people.
Good morning, everyone. God has let me live another day,
it's like
and I am about to make it everyone's problem. Good morning, everyone. God has